Hello and welcome back to my channel of Global Solutions. Last week, February 18, I started working on this new series, The Major Weaknesses of the Trump Administration, My Analysis, Strategies, and Solutions. Series 2025, Part 1. And there's the YouTube presentation. I'll put it down below. So this is Part 2 today. My objectives, as I said before, is to support President Trump in his quest for a strong America. However, when I disagree with President Trump, and many times I will disagree, I will provide the analysis why my solutions are better, more effective, and in the best interest of the American people and global humanity. So today, this is my advanced course on how to prevent President Trump's tariffs on imported cars, Series 2025, Part 2. President Trump last week threatens huge 25% tariff on imported cars. I do not agree with him, so I will provide you my analysis, strategies, solutions. Let's take a look at trade tariffs. Trade tariff has existed in this country as early as 1861. It is now 2025 and is relying on this trade tariff. It is so old and so outdated that it will not work anymore. Here are the three primary purposes: to raise revenue for the government. Here's the problem with that. The cost of products that the American people will buy, especially imported one, cars, for example, will cost $3,000 more. So that's not good for American people. It will restrict imports and protect domestic producers from foreign competitors. This doesn't work anymore. Why not? If America or Trump will impose 25% tariff, what do you think they will do? Canada will do the same. China will do the same. Mexico will do exactly the same. So it doesn't work for America alone. Reach reciprocity agreements to reduce trade barriers. All of these are outdated. It's weak, it's very weak, and will hurt American people and people in other countries. This is based on my 50 years of studies and research of government system around the world. When I started my study in the Philippines in 1963, the U.S. debt is only $306 billion. When I arrived here in America to continue my studies and research, it's only less than 1.4 trillion is the U.S. debt. This morning, as I'm speaking to you, February 21, it is now at 36 trillion and a half dollars. Who is going to pay that? The future generations will be paying that. So, instead of tariffs, I'm introducing my modern U.S. government. Number one benefit is to bring down this 36.5 trillion debt and to generate revenue without raising taxes. That's correct. Not only that, corporate tax rates, bring it down from 21 down to 10% for the first 5 years. And then after 5 years, it'll become 5% for the sixth and permanently. 5% the rest of its life. And at the same time, it will reduce the budget deficit, bring back all American manufacturers from foreign countries. That's exactly what he wanted. Provide the option to lower labor costs. I will have to negotiate with the specific companies. Let's say Ford, for example. I can negotiate with them to bring down the labor costs as well as corporate rates. Like for example, Ford CEO Jim Farley, his warning during his when he was speaking at an investor conference in New York last week. His warning, it will blow a hole in the U.S. industry. Here's the problem with Mr. Farley. He gave the investors a warning. What does a warning do? Nothing. The worst is investor might pull out their investment and bring down Ford, or they will just keep on continuing their investment in Ford companies. So instead of a warning, here's what I am offering Jim Farley. One, Mr. Farley, you may sponsor my live in-person workshop for 2 to 5 days. This is considered as an expense on your part because you will be paying me. Now, if you don't want to pay me, but you still wanted the workshop, here's what we can do. We can establish a Center of Modern Government Forum. This will generate revenue in terms of fees, forum fees. This forum may be short or long term. We can talk about that. We can negotiate about the length, short or long term, 1 year, 2 years. It's up to you. This forum may be located in Dearborn, Michigan, close to your corporate headquarters, in Washington, D.C., close to President Trump's White House, or Ontario, Canada. This forum will serve as Ford's modern marketing strategy. What does it mean? This can be arranged as Ford's national or global marketing strategy. See, you are spending money, maybe billions of dollars, on marketing Ford products. With doing this, you will be reducing the cost of marketing and generate revenue at the same time. Isn't that wonderful? Last month, I did this. Why trade tariff is bad for America and other countries. I will put this below. And how Canada and Mexico can stop Trump's plan to impose trade tariff. Also on YouTube. I will also put it below. President Trump's options are here. Understand the concept of modern government. Stop using the old tariffs. It's not working, and it's hurting Americans and other countries. Consider a minimum of 5 to 10 days presentation or training or workshop that I can provide. And after understanding my modern government, you can choose any of my fully developed programs for implementation in America. Once we implement this in the United States, other countries will have to ask to benefit from this. So, instead of tariff, they will beg us to please let them use it too. And of course, they will pay us. Europe, for example, will have the benefit for Europe is about $560 billion annually. Can we charge 10%, 20%, 30%? Of course. And here are my guarantees. No one from the Trump administration, including the military, law enforcement, or intelligence agencies, can match analysis strategies and my solutions. This will include Mr. Elon Musk and his team. No other company can develop this U.S. government modern program. And so far, that's it for today. I will try part 3 as soon as possible. Thank you and goodbye for now.